Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to the first edition of the other game that we're doing for Halloween. This is Costume Quest. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this game. Oh my gosh, I love this game. Tim Schafer is amazing. Let's establish that point, that retrospect right there. Tim Schafer is amazing at this. He's amazing. We have to accept the fact that Tim Schafer is just uber. Okay? He's amazing. Like, if you wanna make a video game to be awesome, you get this guy. You get this bastard, and I think I've already talked about him enough. If I can't talk about him, I can't sing his praises enough. I mean, I feel like a broken record here, but oh my gosh, he's amazing. Yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. It's like, yeah, he's boss. Oh, that's the thing is that yeah, so that's kind of what we got there. Yeah, so that's kind of how I look at it. It's like, this game is amazing. Oh, by the way, I gotta pick one kid to lead. The other one I pick will lead the DLC, which is Grubbins on Ice. I'll air that in December. That will be aired in December. So that'll air then. So yeah, that'll air then. So that'll be then. So that's kind of what yeah. So, that's kind of what, yeah, so that's kind of what, I like it as, like, yeah, so the guy just, yeah, he's, like, that's how I'm doing it. So, Reynold will lead the DLC, and Reynold will lead for now. And then, I wish you could switch leads, that'd be interesting. But, no, game plot. Yeah, game plot. I keep forgetting about that. So, yeah. So these kids just moved here. So, yeah, that's kind of what, yeah. But, freaking hell, where am I going with this? But anyway, I was about to say, Tim Schafer is just, like, amazing. Oh, these are the grubbin, the guys in the game. That's the guy in the game. Yeah, that's the guy in the game. But these guys remind me of Mo from The Simpsons. These guys remind me of Mo. They're from The Simpsons. The bartender? They remind me of him for some reason. They just do. They remind me of Mo from The Simpsons. Oh my god. That's kind of what, yeah. That's kind of what, yeah. That's kind of, yes, that's kind of what, so that's kind of, it's kind of what it is, so. Yeah. So that's kind of how that, yeah, yes, freaking hell. So. Yeah, so, yes, that's kind of what, oh my god, and again, like, this is on Thursday. I had to do this one over. Like, I had to do this one over. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Is I had to freaking do this one over. Just, like, I wanted to, like, get it, like, because there were things that got messed up, so I had to do it over. But anyway, so. Look at this Transformer-ass knockoff. Alright, so combat couldn't be any more basic. Like, This game is a basic RPG, but that's fine. Like, the game is basic. You're not gonna get any more, you're not gonna get any less. The game is basic, but again, there's nothing wrong with that. So, that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of what, that's kind of what, friggin' hell. Yeah, so yeah, this is, you don't get any more basic than that. I mean, there are other costumes that will be introduced throughout the entirety of this game. And again, that's fine. So it's just gonna be like, okay, oh, by the way, somewhat main villain. Or not really, I mean, depends on how you look at it. Yeah, frickin' hell. So that's kind of what, yeah, it's like, friggin', oh. Yeah, Reynold, get wrecked. Wait, that's not funny. That wasn't really funny at all. Oh, she's gone, and now you can't really go after him right now because there's a giant car in the way. There's a car. But yeah, that's kind of what yeah, that's kind of freaking out. I'm kind of waiting for that's kind of what freaking to get a freaking, yeah. So yeah. Hey, oh, subplot again. Cat leads to that. Yeah, so yeah, that's the whole, like, basically, like, those battles like that, that's a whole part of the game, but each boss will bring like a different mechanic. So yeah. So that's the robot schematic, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I guess that's a good place to start as any. Oh, friggin', that, okay, now I got a story, like, yeah, one of the, like, best places, like, one of the best memories I have of video gaming ever, that I've ever had, was when I one night binged this game. Like, I'm not skimping you. I played this through the freaking night. That's not a bad joke. Just kept playing this game through the night. So that's kind of what I did. That's actually exactly what I did. So so that's, yeah, that's the whole yeah, so that, like, I played, like, my uncle was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, like, I had a whole thing of Mountain Dew with me that day too. He was like, "That's why you're up." I'm like, I point to the TV. He's like, and I was like, "No, that's why I'm up. This game right here. This game right here was the whole reason I was up all night long." I can't even remember the last time I've had an all-night gaming binge like that. I've wanted to, and I've meant to, but I just haven't. It is one of those, like, awesome, like, one of those, like, best, like, one of the best things I've ever done it, like, in it ever, like, that's one of the, like, my most fun moments in video games, like, having a one-night binge just straight playing video games. But it was one of the best moments ever. So, yeah. That was so much fun. I can't even tell you how awesome that was. Like, just playing Costume Quest. All free. Like, yeah, I played that and the DLC. Yeah, it's kind of an, so, that's kind of what we got here. Yeah, so that's kind of what, that's kind of what, freaking, Yeah, it's just straight played it for like a full night, just boom. It was like yeah, that's kind of what yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what yeah, but it was a lot of fun too. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, there's like in each costume, like actually I don't know if all like some costumes will have like a little way to help you in the overworld, which is cool. It kind of interprets that into the game too, and so that's probably one of the most fun. It's one of the best moments of the game, is that it has something like that to incorporate into the game. So that's kind of what that's kind of my point, is that there's something like integral to the game. That's probably one of the best things ever that I've ever played about this. Like, that's kind of what, that's freaking, like, yeah, that was one of my most fun moments. Was ever, like, doing that, was, like, having an all-night gaming binge, and I haven't had one since. I've been meaning to. I've been setting up for one, but it never happened. My aunt's setting up to go to Greece, so I'll maybe do it then. I want to do it because I haven't done it, and I know I want to. I just have to put forward the time to do so. So yeah, so I'll figure I'll do it then when she's not here. That might be the best way to do it. Do it when she ain't here, because I know she doesn't like it when I do that, but I want to do that. That's kind of what I want to do. So, oh, by the way, like you'll get like I got like another character named Everett. To get the guy in the night suit behind me. So basically, like each character has like its specific role. Like obviously the Transformer is offense, and the other one is defense. And if I've learned anything from any game ever, you go after the magic bastard first. You go after the magic guy first. You don't even mess around with that. Yeah, so you don't even like mess around with that. I get this, but and another thing that health doesn't really matter, because you don't like lose health. You can't like gain or like lose health in the overmount. So you don't have to worry about health too much. So, health isn't a big concern, or it shouldn't be a big concern, because you're gonna have like some of that, so it'll be fine. But yeah, so that's kind of how health works. You don't really need it as much as it might seem. So yeah, that's the whole spectrum of it. Is that it might seem like you need it, but you actually really don't. But you don't like health doesn't carry over battle to battle. In this one, I know it does in the next one. I've played through it. I've played through the second one. Oh my god, the second one's like the second one you'll see like later in the month is more in depth, if you know what I mean by that. So yeah, it's more in depth. So like, the game is more like established, so to say, and there's more working parts into the game, which isn't bad at all. I mean, that's cool. I mean, we want games like to be like that. All right, so we'll leave it here. So with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Costume Quest.